It seems like with every new entry to the Marvel Cinematic Universe, things just continue to get worse, and that once again is the case when it comes to Secret Invasion. Not only did they virtually have no one tuning into this thing, had one of the worst ratings of any of these series on Disney Plus from the MCU, but what they did in the final episode of this series, episode 6, has almost everyone completely shitting on them, because honestly, it was embarrassing for a multitude of reasons. And now the critics, the audience, everybody can agree this was shit. Why Secret Invasion's finale is the worst MCU Disney Plus ending yet. And yes, the fans there's been a massive backlash from fans, but even the critics despise it. Look at this, a 7% critic score for the finale of Secret Invasion. And we've seen the director come out there. To be quite honest with you, Ali Salem, I think that's his name, he is given some wild interviews. They need to shut him the fuck up, because everything he says either contradicts other things or just seems to continue to make it worse. And it wasn't that long ago, just a few days ago, that he told everybody, you know what, I really don't care about negative reviews. It doesn't bother me at all. I don't care if you don't like this movie. That's not my job. Or don't like this show. That's not my job. Things have changed a little bit. The Secret Invasion director doesn't care if you liked the show or not. Here are some quotes, very dismissive of the entire audience. I don't feel bad about mixed reviews. If you had unanimously good reviews, every movie would gross $10 billion trillion, right? Projects resonate with different people at different times for different reasons, and Marvel has a very devoted, even rabid fan base who have expectations. When their expectations aren't fulfilled, they move in the other direction. They give it a thumbs down. The rabid fan base sure didn't show up for your first couple episodes. One of the worst rated Marvel series on Disney Plus. Weird, isn't it? And also, no, just because something has universal praise doesn't necessarily mean it's going to make any money. Mission Impossible 7, we've been talking about that a lot. That had incredible critic scores, incredible audience scores, and guess what? It's not going to make enough money to offset the cost of it. But there he was saying, I just don't care about these things. He even went further. Calling the fan base rabid is perhaps not inaccurate, but it's been carved out of this quote to indicate his apparent disdain for fans. This dude fucking hates fans, right? That's basically what he's saying. Oh, I don't read reviews. With all due respect, for me, I view all the storytelling work as a dialogue with an audience. I don't know. Is it our job to fulfill their expectations or tell the story we're telling? So it's a tricky thing. I'd love it if everybody loved it, but I also don't have that expectation myself, so I feel great about the response to it. All of a sudden, a couple days later, his tone has shifted a little bit. And instead of just shitting on fans and saying, I don't care about them, I don't care if they like it or not, it's not my job, now he's saying that he's actually worried about those fans because of the response that they're having. MCU director worried he'll get death threats for ruining Tony Stark's character. And yes, or not his character, but his death. Yeah, so if you haven't noticed, we talked about it in a couple of videos before, the reveal of Rhodey as a Skrull in this was supposed to be the big thing, but it wasn't until Ali Salim got out there and said, oh yeah, by the way, Rhodey's been a Skrull since Civil War, that everybody really got upset, because that means that this moment right here, that Tony Stark's death, this was not Rhodey. This was a Skrull. This is fake. So yeah, people are very pissed. They're going back. They're putting out shit after shit after shit on Disney Plus out in the theaters, but at least you can separate that from the things you've enjoyed in the past. Now what they're doing is going back and retroactively changing things that people cared about and fucking things up. So after claiming that, I hate the fans, I don't care what they say, blah, 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 now he's saying something else. In an interview with Hollywood Reporter, Secret Invasion director Ali Salim admitted he thinks he might get some intense pushback from fans after the big twist that War Machine has been a Skrull since Captain America Civil War. Quote, I'm worried that I'll get death threats because of that, and also because I'm the guy who took out Maria Hill. So I'm actually going into hiding right now. I'm not sure how much people are going to care about Maria Hill. Yeah, people care about what they did to Tony Stark's character for sure. But isn't it funny that after saying, I don't read reviews, I don't care if people like it or not, that's not my job, now all of a sudden, after shitting on the fans, he's turning around and pointing the finger and saying, you guys are just so toxic. I know you're gonna do this. I'm worried I'm going to get death threats from you. It really is wild. They need to shut this guy the fuck up. Everything he says out in interviews makes things worse. Now, I love it because he continues to shit the bed time after time, day after day. He is the one that revealed that Rhodey had been a Skrull since Civil War. Nobody would have known that if he hadn't said that. But now that he said that, he can't exactly take it back. The damage has been done. but everything about Secret Invasion is a nightmare. The idea that this director just gives no shits. I don't care about reviews, but all of a sudden you're worried about fans' reaction to your garbage show. That's pretty strange, isn't it? Let me know your thoughts about all this in the comments section below. Smash a like button, subscribe to the channel, ring the bell for notifications, share this video out there, and I'll talk to you later.